Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of Rosquit. Today we're going to continue our journey in Valiant Hearts, the Great War, as we are now back on the front lines of Verdun after being arrested, court-martialed, and then released for valor and heroism, and then our reward is to go back to the front line. This game is very depressing, but it's done in such a way where it kind of reduces some of the pain, but only by a little. But we're going to continue.
Don't worry, Fred.
We're going to continue our journey. It's in here. Furnace. That means we're going to need that sooner. A tobacco case. Hi. Socks for medicine? Okay, that's interesting. Oh, it's ink. Okay. New diary entry. Diary. Okay. Never been able to thank Anna enough for saving Carl to the Zeppelin crash. Knowing that he's no longer at the front and that he's a POW has put my mind at rest. So relieved that he's safe from harm. I hope Marie's doing okay in St. Miel, despite the German occupation. Much luck can a guy have? There's this huge cathedral here and makes me think of you. They sent me back to the army. It's not going to make my search any easier. Maybe it'll ease some of the pain I feel inside. Okay, so that's 5 of 5. Friday when I saw the Zeppelin crash today, fortunately Father wasn't on board because the Baron had already taken him away by aircraft. I managed to save Emil's son-in-law before they sent him to a POW camp. His legs were in a critical state. Going with him to make sure he's alright. Good. Empress von Dorf made us capture some scientists. The Senate is interested in blah blah blah. But it's hard to find out anything else about him. Von Dorf is keeping him closely guarded. Not a day goes by that I don't think about my Marie and my little Victor. I've seen them for 8 months. Rose, Victor reminds me more and more of Carl. Not a day goes by without me thinking of him. The Germans are requisitioning all of our crops. There'll be a food shortage. There must be food shortages in Germany. Managed to hide some food for next winter. I can't wait for this stupid war to end. This is how most people felt. Something with dishes. Okay, so this is gonna be like... Okay. There's a pigeon. Okay, well, I feel like I've gone from... Handing out moldy bread. Okay, so I got food. Oh, the oven? Can I go up? Oh, well, that's an opportune spot. Okay, hold on. There was water over here. Well, let's grab the bread really quick. We'll leave the sock there. Probably can go put the bread on the oven, heat it up. No. Okay, sucks. So what do I do with the bread? Huh. Okay, so I need ink to write a letter. Feather, okay. Good enough for a quill. Okay, good. So that's what that was for. Figured that out. Yeah, so... Huh? Feeding soldiers on the front. Supplying millions of men at the front with enough food was a logistical nightmare. The diet was mainly composed of bread, rice, soup, and sometimes meat and dried vegetables. Food parcels from home were ambrosia for the troops. British soldiers had a ration of a pint of wine and a third of a pint of rum every day. One of soldiers' fatigue duties was to go behind the lines with containers to fetch their company's rations. Sometimes food did not reach the front line and infantrymen could go without food and water for several days. That's why there was also death because of dehydration. Let's see, 18 months later, in over 18 months of combat, the front barely moved. Each side dug in and tried to claw back enemy's positions. The war of attrition turned 1915 into the bloodiest year, and civilians became hugely affected too. By late 1915, shortfalls in human and food resources began to make themselves felt? Began make themselves felt. Okay, yeah, no, that still works. Okay. While ammunition shortages were especially problematic. Barbed wire. Invented in 1874, barbed wire was already a common feature. Trench protection in battle, but with the Great War's onus on trench warfare, it became widespread. Thousands of tons were deposited in no man's land. Both sides sought tools and strategies to overcome barbed wire, such as grappling irons and wire cutters. Intensive bombardment was deemed to be the most effective method, and the tactic became widespread. Dead soldiers putrefying on barbed wire remains one of the enduring images of the war, a powerful symbol of its violence. Verdun, triggered by the Germans at dawn, February 21st, in the aim of penetrating Allied lines. The battle eventually lasted 300 days. Ooh, Jesus. Some key positions changed hands several times before the French finally prevailed. The battle produced the highest concentration of casualties, with 600,000 killed over 61 square miles, i.e., one death for every 311 square yards. Military decorations. Britain had 6 war medals, the most issued of which were the British War Medal, the Victory Medal, the 1914 through 15 Star, and the 1914 Star. 6.6 million British War Medals were issued, 5.7 million Victory Medals, 2 million 1914 to 1915 Stars, and 365,000 1914 Stars. A combination of the Star, Victory Medal, and War Medal was fairly commonplace. Over 2.5 million trios were issued, and it earned the nickname Pipsqueak and Wilfred to the popular cartoon characters in the Daily Mirror, a dog, a penguin, and a rabbit, respectively. Alright, so I was able to get the quill. So, can I use you to distract? Okay, so I need... Maybe I need to grab the sock, take it, and he's gonna be like, no, it's dirty. But I feel like I'm gonna need to go wash the sock, take it to the oven here, dry it. Dirty sock, I want a clean sock, so maybe now that opens up the mess tent. It's kind of gross that I'm going to clean a dirty sock in the same thing that the dishes are going to be cleaned in. How do we do this? Yes, I got that. Thank you. Do I still have it? I don't think I have it. Oh, there it is. So now if I try to hand it to him, he's gonna be like, "It's wet." Aren't you? Aren't you? You are just picky as all hell, aren't you? Okay.
My dearest daughter, I heard from Carl. His condition is stable. He is still in the prisoner camp south of Reims. I hope to finally get permission to visit him. Thank you for the photo. It means so much to me.
Oh boy. I didn't realize I was moving. That was my fault. So go this way. Helmet. Brazier. Helmet and holes in it filled with coal and wood and used as a brazier. Oh wow, okay. Okay, start busting through the Jesus. Nope, not doing that. Why? Get the hell out of there. Not that one. A whistle? Officer's whistle. No, I want to... No, I need to be up here. There's something I can grab up there. Where's my... hold on. Oh, the wood's fine. Interesting. Take that, in case we need more. Well, I think we're okay. Guess we're gonna need that. Come on. Excellent. Prepare yourselves for, as my best friend says, prepare for ramming speed. How do we get... It's gonna need... I see, so we're gonna need multiple They look like water balloons. Take another one just in case. Okay, so this is just timing. What the? How is there a motor car? What? Oh. Seriously? I see. So then... Okay, let him do it. Okay. Okay. So, how did it get into a frickin' tree? Like that. Okay, it's doing okay. Let's get inside. Need to ring the bell. Jeez, this is a long stage for this game. Wrong button. Grab me one of those, please. You're doing good. Thank you. What are we doing here? Should. Thank you. Maybe there's something over here I'm going to need. Ah, wait, so here. What? Oh, so it has to go all the way in there. Can I... Okay, so I can't... Oh, can I do this? Ah, so that'll allow me to... Okay, there we go. Okay, so now I can do this. So now I guess I need to grab this and bring it down. Then go this way. Yeah, they have 3, and I'm doing this on my own. But I'm missing... Hold on, I'm missing some stuff. Hold on, sorry. There's a... Yeah, I can only imagine the battlefield being like, hold on, I'm missing a gear. Sorry. Missing a little gear. You okay, boy? Keys, which probably tells me the other gears in that locker. Bingo. Okay. am I looking for? Shit. Okay. Oh wait, I need... No? How do I... Wait, does it automatically just fire now? Oh. What do we got? A windmill. So I feel like I hit the windmill. What am I aiming for? Wait, to the right of the windmill, north of the trees. Windmill. There we go.
O'Neill's precision cannon firing enabled Freddy and his regiment to reach the rear line unharmed.
Okay, it took me a second.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very
The
much.
military hierarchy heard of their feats in battle and decided to decorate the two friends for their bravery. Emil received good news from Anna. Carl was recovering nicely. He was even walking again. Meanwhile, the battle for Verdun only grew longer and bloodier. The death toll was staggering, 70,000 per month. Almost one Frenchman and one German every minute, and it went on for 10 months,
Yep.
day and night. May 8th, 1916, Emil's squad was sent on a mission to take back Fort Douaumont, a strategic point in the German defense.
Okay, so that was a little bit longer than I was expecting, but we ended up getting through it. Oh, I didn't realize that once it was loaded, it was just fine. It took me a moment to realize it was like left of the windmill, above the 3 trees, and I was just like, okay, I'm shooting the windmill. I'm shooting the trees. Oh, wait, you're taking the XY position. That's fine. But anyway, thank you very much for joining me for another episode of Rosquit. Still really enjoying this game. I still feel dumb sometimes when the puzzles are simple and I make them more difficult, but it's a puzzle game. Sometimes the easiest answer is the one you don't think of. But really glad you joined me for this. If you liked it, please remember to like, comment, subscribe down below, and we'll continue the Great War next time. So see you later, everyone.